Make way! Make way! Make way!
You've seen them before. Stone-faced, red-coated, tall-hatted, and totally unbothered. The Royal Guards are trained to stand their ground no matter what. But somehow, every tourist thinks they'll be the one to break through. And that's where the Karens come in. From grabbing reins like it's a pony ride to ignoring clear warning signs, some people just don't get it. These guards aren't here for selfies or sweet talk. They're here to protect, and if you step out of line, they will put you back in place. Loudly.
Make way!
So today, we're counting down moments when tourists, especially Karens, tried to mess with the Royal Guards, and learned real quick why that's a terrible idea. If you're ready for jaw-dropping fails, quick karma, and a few horse-powered clapbacks, then you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe so you'll never miss another video, and hit that like button if you've ever felt secondhand embarrassment from a tourist doing too much. Let's get into it. While tourists are free to take photos, there are rules you just can't break. This woman thought holding the horse's reins was a good idea. Big mistake. The Royal Guard didn't even blink before yelling, "Get off!" loud and clear. That's what happens when you cross the line with the Queen's Guard. Speaking of crossing the line, this next clip shows what happens when even the horse decides to do the talking. This next woman didn't even need a guard to correct her. The horse did it all by himself. She got too close to the restricted area, and the horse grabbed her hand with its teeth and wouldn't let go. A man nearby had to step in and help her out. She left right after, probably in pain and definitely embarrassed. That's a tough way to learn that those signs saying "do not touch" really mean it. But it doesn't stop here. Someone else tried getting close, and let's just say she didn't stay standing for long. You'd think after seeing someone get bit, others would be more careful, but nope. In this clip, another woman approaches the horse too closely. The horse doesn't wait. He grabs her jacket with his teeth and flings her to the ground. Just like that. Other tourists nearby had to help her back up. No guard even needed to say a word. When they say these horses are trained and protective, this is what they mean. Still, some people just don't learn. Up next, one woman thinks she's above the rules and gets a loud reminder.
Get off the reins!
Maybe she thought being pretty gave her special permission. This woman walks right up to the horse and grabs the reins like she owns the place. The Royal Guard didn't take it lightly. With a loud voice, he shouts, "Get off the reins!" and scares her away. These guards don't care who you are. They're trained to protect and follow orders, and they won't ask nicely twice. This clip is hard to watch. The woman ignored every rule and got way too close to the royal horse. The result? The horse bit her hand, and it looked painful. Right after, she fainted on the spot. Maybe it was the pain or the shock, but either way, it was serious. This just shows how dangerous it is to ignore boundaries. These horses are strong, trained, and not meant to be touched. The next clip shows what happens when a group refuses to give way. Even after 3 loud warnings.
Make way! Make way! Make way!
You'd think people would move when a royal guard says make way, but not these tourists. The guard had to shout not once, not twice, but 3 times before the crowd gave him space to pass. Imagine trying to do your job while being treated like a statue. These guards aren't performers, they're real soldiers. When they say make way, they mean it. You can see the guard getting more frustrated with each shout. If you're enjoying these clips and can't believe some of the things people do, click that subscribe button right now. We've got more to show you, trust me, it gets even crazier from here.
Get off my front leg!
Here's yet another case of I didn't read the rules. This woman gets a little too comfortable around the horse and decides to grab the reins. Maybe she thought it was okay since others were doing it too, but she clearly messed with the wrong guard. Without hesitation, he yells at her to back off. That shout wasn't just for her, it was for everyone else watching too. When the guard says no touching, he really means it. But wait until you see the next one. Someone actually grabs the horse's head. Yes, the head.
Get off my horse's head!
Okay, now this is wild. Taking a picture with the horse wasn't enough for this lady. Nope. She reaches over and grabs the horse's head. Like, why would anyone do that? The royal guard wasn't having it. He yelled, "Get off my horse's head!" So loud you could feel the anger. It's clear these guards don't just protect the royals, they protect the animals too. And speaking of rules, let's move to the next clip where someone much older should have known better, but didn't.
Get off my reins!
You'd think an older gentleman would set an example, but not in this case. He walks straight to the horse and grabs the reins like it's a game. The guard, sitting tall and alert, lets out a thunderous shout, "Get off my reins!" That moment was loud enough to make the entire street freeze. It's a clear message. Age doesn't matter if you break the rules, you'll be corrected just the same.
Get off the reins!
Trying to be a fun mom is cool, but not when it involves breaking royal rules. This woman tries to entertain her baby by grabbing the horse's reins. Maybe she thought it was harmless fun, but the guard saw it differently. He yelled, and just like that, she scrambled away. You could tell from her face that she was shocked. That's one royal memory her baby will never forget.
Stop clear of the gun!
Here's what happens when bad timing meets bad decisions. This man walks up suddenly toward the guard's horse, but just as he gets close, the horse lifts its head high, almost like it's ready to strike. The guard doesn't miss a beat. He yells, "Stand clear!" with power. You can see the man jump back instantly. It's almost like he forgot that these are real animals, not amusement park props. The next guard tried to be polite at first, but that didn't last long.
Stand out the way, please, guys. Stand out the way, please. He's coming out. Make way!
At first, this guard is calm. He tries to tell the crowd to make way with a normal voice, but they don't listen. So what happens next? He raises his voice way up. And just like that, everyone moves. It's kind of funny how fast people respond when the shouting starts, but it also shows how hard these guards work to keep things in order. Some people take things way too far. In this short clip, a man is seen playing with the horse and even taking selfies. Then he tries to kiss the horse. Yep, kiss it. The horse wasn't feeling the love though. It snapped at him and almost bit him in return. That's not how you show affection to a royal animal. You could see the shock on the man's face as he quickly backed off. And just when you thought that was awkward, the next guy tried feeding the horse Marmite.
That's Marmite. That's Marmite. No, holding Marmite. He's got his Marmite. Marmite.
He's got what in his
Marmite.
hand?
Marmite.
Marmite in your hands. Don't do that. Yeah, you don't feed them. They're not your horses to feed. They're working animals, don't feed them. Alright?
This one's just plain weird. A man tries feeding a royal horse some Marmite. Maybe he thought it'd be funny for a TikTok video or something, but the horse refuses, and rightfully so. Not long after, a palace staff member walks up to the man and gives him a serious warning. Feeding animals random stuff. Not cool, not safe either. This was one of those moments where the guard didn't even have to speak. The staff handled it. What was supposed to be a quick photo turned into a memory this lady won't forget. She stood beside another tourist smiling for the camera, but then, bam! The horse suddenly turned and hit her shoulder with its head. Just like that, her picture-perfect moment was over. It wasn't a hard hit, but enough to shake her up and end the selfie session. Moral of the story, don't turn your back on a royal horse. And if that surprised you, wait till you see what happens when the horse doesn't even have to make contact to send someone running. Now this is what you call instant karma. A woman walks too close to the horse, again ignoring the clear signs, and the horse suddenly jerks toward her. He doesn't even touch her, but it's enough to scare her so badly she falls to the ground. It happened so fast. The best part, the guard didn't even have to do a thing. The horse handled it all by himself.
Get up and get!
This teenage tourist had a look on his face like he wanted to go viral. He walked right up to the horse and grabbed the reins like it was all a joke. Big mistake. The guard didn't waste a second. He shouted at him so loudly that the boy quickly backed away. It's one thing to be curious, but it's another to disrespect rules just to show off. That moment was a loud reminder that actions have consequences. Coming up next is a woman who got so caught up in watching the guard, she forgot he was marching toward her. This lady stood frozen as the guard marched straight toward her. She didn't move, didn't blink, just stood there watching like she was in a dream. But guards don't stop. The soldier shoved her aside and kept marching like nothing happened. That's their job, to keep moving and protect the royal grounds, not pause for clueless tourists. Right behind her was a big sign. Horses may bite or kick. And what did this tourist do? She walked right up to the horse and stood there for a picture. The horse leaned in and almost grabbed her hair with its teeth. She jumped back, clearly scared. Honestly, if she had just looked at the sign, this whole thing could have been avoided. But it doesn't end there. Another tourist made the same mistake right after her. Right after the lady jumped away, a man walked in confidently like he knew what he was doing. Spoiler alert, he didn't. He moved close to the horse and the horse reacted just as fast, almost biting him too. This time the man didn't wait around. He turned and walked away before things could get worse. 2 back-to-back scares from the same horse. You'd think that would be enough warning for everyone. But wait, before we wrap up, there's one more clip that shows what happens when photographers get in the way.
Coming down there. Mine.
Bye bye!
This one is intense. Royal Guards are super serious during their parade and nothing stops them. Not even a wall of photographers. In this clip, some photographers were standing right in the guards' path, snapping away. Bad move. The guards didn't stop. They shouted, "Make way!" And when no one moved, they marched right through. A few people got bumped. Some stumbled, but the guards just kept going. They were trained for this, and it shows. There you have it, 21 moments where people found out the hard way that messing with a royal guard is never a good idea. Whether it's the guard shouting or the horses defending themselves, one thing's for sure, the rules are there for a reason. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss more wild moments like this. Got a favorite clip? Let us know in the comments below. See you in the next video.